So may I ask you all to stand if you are able to and support them while they do this. Marianne and Gerald came together as friends. Today, they pledge to each other not only their love, strength, friendship, but most importantly, commitment, as they make their marriage vows before you all here today. Gerald, Marianne, you have come here today to join not only your hands, but also your hearts. The vows you are about to make will join your lives together, and they are probably the most important words you will ever say to each other. So remain facing each other. You are in the perfect position there. You're going to say these words to each other, not to me. You'll end up marrying me. Are you ready?
Yep.
So you're going to go first, Gerald.
Okay.
I, Gerald Pong,
I, Gerald Pong,
take thee, Marianne Carpio Mendoza,
take thee, Marianne Carpio Mendoza,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
Lawful wedded wife.
Lawful wedded wife.
Correct.
It's a nerve, sorry.
That's all right. I told you it had to be exact. I, Marianne Carpio Mendoza,
I, Marianne Carpio Mendoza,
take thee, Gerald Pong,
take thee, Gerald Pong,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Yeah, it's a competition now, right?
Perfect. Would the guests like to take a seat, please? Gerald and Marianne have also written some personal vows to each other, and Marianne is going to read hers first.
It's not an essay, don't worry.
It's 2 pages.
No, I just wrote it. My dearest Gerald, words cannot fully capture how much you mean to me, but here I am, giving it my best shot. Standing here today, telling you how much I love you, feels like it is not enough, because you have given me so much more than words could ever express. You have shown me a love so pure, so secure, and so consistent, that you have made me believe I am worthy of it, even on the days when I doubt myself or feel at my lowest. You're my constant reminder that I am special, even when I roll my eyes at you for saying it for the 100th time. I vow to always be there for you when you are sad, lonely, or doubting yourself, and especially when you're regretting the horror movie I insisted we watch. I vow to be your biggest fan, your loudest cheerleader in all your triumphs, and your trusted partner in crime when we're sneaking free samples at Costco. I promise to listen to your rants, even when you sound like an angry grandpa recording a podcast. Because honestly, your scrunched up annoyed face is one of my favorite things in the world. Shaking. I vow to share every laugh, every tear, and every moment of doubt with you. I promise to love you through the easy days and the hard days, through every season of life. I will make sure you always know how deeply, endlessly, and wholeheartedly I love you, even if it means hitting snooze 3 times just for extra cuddles, or giving you the last bite of my favorite food. Gerald, today I choose you, as I will every day for the rest of our lives. Loving you is the easiest and best thing I have ever done. You are my partner, my best friend, and the love of my life. In this lifetime and everyone after, I am and always be yours. I love you.
Right. That's such a tough act to follow.
That's why I went first.
Full disclosure, this is not by ChatGPT. So, we met on very special circumstances, and despite my very uninterested and withdrawn face when we first met and when we first spoke, we became very good friends. And we cared for each other more than any friend would have been for each other. And I know for a long time that you were right for me. But because of my stupidity and stubbornness, I kind of didn't ask you out. And that I regret. But the one thing that I can't regret it too much. And the reason being is because our relationship is that strong because of our firm foundation as friendships, right? And that's why, regardless of how many drive shafts that I break in Peak District, or our hikes with our friends in Lake District that may or may not have cost you your life, or even the multiple sinister rooms in York Dungeon, would not break us, because we're that strong, or unwavering if you would like. I do love us. Okay. So with that being said, I vow to love you wholeheartedly. I vow to support you in every way that possible. Okay. I vow to make you feel the way you have made me for the last several years. Adequate, complete, and loved. Okay. Before I finish, I do want to say something. Before my last vow. We like to talk about time travel. We like to watch time traveling movies here and there. But despite my best efforts, I still aren't able to actually watch Back to the Future with you. However, one of the without giving anything away, okay, because I'm still being stubborn, actually would want us to actually watch it again. The last of the 3 movies did actually say, your future hasn't been written yet. No one has. The future in whatever you make it is whatever you make it. So make it a good one. Just like our future is not written yet. I may or may not be able to support 3 children, 2 dogs, maybe a manor and a mansion, and possibly own half of Australia. But what I can promise you, and I vow, that I will give you a happily ever after. I love you, my gorgeous.
Well, I think you followed that very well. Beautiful vows. Right, everyone.